Hello everybody, it is week 4 of the DGSRacing.com Modified Tour. Qualifying underway right now, and we're getting ready to get this thing underway. LA Coliseum tonight. You typically see it for the NASCAR Clash the last 2 years, but we're going to bring some modifieds on it tonight. Modifieds should be some really good racing at this track, and I'm super excited to see it. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, this is going to be a good race. Ran some practice laps out there, and everybody's really tight on time, tight on speed. It's going to be close, beating and banging, close together racing.
Absolutely. Take a look at our qualifying times right now. 2 minutes left. Blake Giglio sitting on the top of the board. No surprise there, but Zach Swicegood with a really close lap behind him, a 12.73. So maybe a better race tonight.
We'll see, because Blake Giglio, not one, not two, 3 in a row. Can he make it 4?
I sure hope not. I mean, you know, we're always rooting for him.
Good luck, Blake. Good music playing?
But we got Josh Emerson. Next qualifying.
Rookie of the year? I don't know if he's actually a rookie, but having a good year.
Oh, very tight in 1 and 2.
Oh, man. That's what I noticed running laps here, that you get a lot of time on exit. Gotta really set up that good exit.
Like he'll put it 8th.
You still doing laps, customary?
Always gives us good entertainment every week to look at.
No.
Oh, he might be parking it here. We spoke too soon. Oh no!
I think the only car attempting to not qualify will be Daniel Llewellyn in 23.
No, we got him parked on the front stretch. What do you say we give Derek an interview?
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Hey Derek, it's Lucas and Mike in the booth. Got us?
Oh, hello.
Well, we saw you making some practice laps there in qualifying, and then we had you parked on the front stretch right in front of us. So we figured we'd give you an interview, see what you think about this track and how the car's driving. So yeah, how is it out there for you?
It's fun. It's a little loose early, but you get some brake fade after about 35 laps, and I think you got to take care of the nose here. You only get one faster pair, and then not do a whole lot of mirror driving, not take too many risks with those dive bombs, or watch people that are making the dive bombs. Hopefully make it to the end here.
Absolutely. Well, good luck to you. Thanks for talking with us, and yeah, guess we'll see you out on track.
Yeah, see if I can make it longer than last week.
Well, good luck to you.
And if anybody's going to beat Blake, I think D-Waddy's on the list.
Yeah, he's had some good runs. We saw him in the street stocks get that win, and had some really good runs in the modifieds here in Sidewinder.
I have to wonder if this is not just... Is this Blake's 4th straight pole as well?
That's a good question. I am not sure.
Interesting. I have the statistician Josh look that up.
Oh yeah, Josh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you get on that, Josh. Not to be confused with Emerson,
Oh.
the driver.
No, yeah.
These guys to get gridded up, waiting for this race to start. Looks like a night race tonight. If we take a look at our weather there on that right side, it's a really cool track, 67 degrees, so should make for a lot of grip, really low humidity, track temps right around ambient, so not too much to worry about on the weather side. It's all going to come down to how these guys can drive. We get rolling here. Go through our grid. Got Blake Giglio starting on the pole tonight. You know, we still got Josh working on that, so see what he's got later on. But Zach Swicegood, we're going to be starting P2 on the outside, 3,000ths off Giglio's lap time, so really close there on that front row. Derek Watkins going to be starting third. Talked to him earlier with Riddick. He's talking about, you know, it's going to be tough to defend. Just can't mirror drive, like he said, so going to be looking for him. He's been fast all season. Outside of him, Scott Elston in 4th place. Cliff Mullins, we've seen him have some good runs in 5th. Jeremy Scherer in 6th. Quinn Newton in 7th. Josh Emerson in 8th. Mike Morkin in 9th. And rounding out our 10-car field is going to be Daniel Llewellyn.
And, oh, thank you, Josh. He slipped me a piece of paper here. Can confirm Blake does have 4 straight poles in 4 races.
So he's already got that streak going. Now can he get the 4th straight win? Last week we saw him lap the field. So a lot to contend with for these guys. Maybe they could just wreck him out.
Well, you got to figure the more he wins, the more the bigger that target gets.
Absolutely. They were talking about putting a bounty on his head, but here we go. Green flag.
Green flag.
Quickly into turn 1.
Pulls away pretty well. They're beating and banging behind him.
Like they single.
Oh, big wreck! Whoa! Oh!
Oh!
The 88, I think, is around.
Yeah, the 88 and the 85 both involved.
Oh, man.
Oh, Quinn hard into the inside wall. I think he forgot it was there. He's gonna have to check the leaders up. Oh, man.
I think the 85 might have got into him there, into the corner.
Yeah, let's take a look at that one. Go for a replay. And down the front stretch, Quinn just about clears him and tries to clear up to the wall, and I don't think the 85 was ready for it.
Yeah.
Had a bit of a standoff there as they tried to get back going. Take a look at that from the 85's point of view. Yeah, I think just not enough time to react to.
I kind of think that's classic Coliseum.
Yeah, you know, it's such tight racing. You know, you have to brake so early down the straightaway.
Yeah, I think the 85 probably thought the 88 was gonna, you know, turn more into the corner. I think the 88 was probably trying to get a good entry and, you know, came together.
Yeah, Quinn gonna try to get a waiver on here, but his front end is not looking very happy. He's gonna need a yellow to get that fast repair.
Yeah, that's. I would have to think with how short this track is, that tires might be off the table here.
Yeah, but you know, that's what you'd think, but with how little banking there is, if there's any, and with how much they're going to be scrubbing the fronts, it might be worth it just to get a new right front tire for them.
No, that's true, yeah. Maybe going for 2. Probably make that work.
Yeah, you might have to with how short these laps are.
Yeah.
I know we've talked to Cliff before, and he's always said that under caution for qualifying and under caution, these guys will try to lock up the right front and just warm it up. So when you're doing that, if we get a bunch of cautions here, they're going to be really heating the right front up, and yeah, they're going to need tires, I think, no matter what happens. But then again, could be wrong. It might just lose too much track position, but either way, we're going green here once again. Green flag. Oh, contact in the back. It's like Mike Morgan.
Oh, yeah. Not a good restart there.
Oh, contact with the 88. 88 is way off the pace.
Oh, yeah. That damage hurt him bad here. Oh, D-Wad, he's sending in the corner, getting loose. Oh, yeah. Oh, somebody's around. Cliff. Oh, no, Jeremy's chair.
Yep. Second caution of the night. Take a look back at that one.
Oh.
Jeremy Scherer, the 15. 23 behind.
You know what's interesting? This is kind of the reverse of
Oh,
what we
man.
just seen.
Yeah.
We need to catch the field.
One more look at that. I think it was just a little late dive bomb from the 23.
Yeah, I think you use. Yeah, it's another classic Coliseum wreck.
Absolutely. These guys are going to have to figure it out. They're going to need a little bit more patience if they want to make it all 100 laps.
Well, this is I believe, our smallest track of the year. Close to it.
But not taking that quick repair yet.
Yeah, he's gonna pull down now. Yep.
It looks like he takes it. Might be taking tires too. Oh.
Uh-oh.
But
Uh-oh.
that might be. That might be accidentally had the fuel checked.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't slow him down the rest of the race.
Yeah, it's... maybe taking fuel will help him out.
You never know.
Oh, 14 laps in. I think we've only seen, what, 3-4 green flag laps?
Yeah. First, that first caution, we didn't even get any racing in. I think we made about a lap, and this last one made about 2.
What makes you wonder if everybody's still in that Nashville mindset?
Yeah.
Which drove a lot different than this.
Completely opposite racetracks. This one has no banking, very short. Nashville's got a ton of banking. It's, what, a half mile, I think? So.
Yeah. Well, hey, I like a good schedule that challenges everybody with multiple types of tracks. What do they do?
For sure.
Next week, I'm gonna go to 5 Flags. Be a fun track.
Go back green again.
Oh, Lake early jump. Oh, D-Waddy did not get a good jump there.
Blake did get a good jump.
Yeah. He took off as soon as the pace car left.
Zach Spice good in second place.
How about Zach put together a good run? Only his second race of the season, I think.
Mike Morkid. Looks like he had an issue. He's going to be about a half lap behind.
Oh yeah, he's already getting ran down by Blake here. Starting to single out a little bit here. This could be where we see a long run.
That's all it takes in these modifieds once you get away from each other. Not really going to self-spin it, so.
If anything, you plow the wall down.
Yeah, at a track like this, if you miss your braking point, that's goodbye. Rick Morgan going a lap down. It is in a lucky dog position though, so it's not over yet.
Blake doesn't have anybody in his super close to the lap, so. Ooh, Morgan having a tough time.
Like D-Waddy trying to make a move on Cliff and right to that rear bumper.
I think he's faster, but he can't get the move done. Probably doesn't want to wreck Cliff or bump him this early. I heard from a lot of these guys that kind of testing it out that it's very hard to bump and run somebody here, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, it's such a low-speed track. You're gonna have all that grip once you get slowed down.
Yeah, gotta really send it in there if you want to use the if you want to body somebody.
So lap 28, 73 laps to go. Just past a quarter way through. So very quick race, really short lap times, about 12 seconds each time around.
Yeah, could be the quickest race of the season. Stays green. Yeah, I think this is a good indication of how hard it is to pass here. The D-Wad still, I have a feeling he's just a little faster, but he just can't get that move done.
Rubbing that tire on the wall. Ooh,
yeah.
73 car.
Oh.
I think he's also going to go a lap down.
Yeah, tough run for Emerson. Good showing this year, but it's toughest race of the season for him.
Yeah. LA Coliseum, not an easy track for sure.
Oh, Blake out to a huge lead. No surprise.
Yeah, well, we do it every week. What do you say we bring him in for an interview?
Well, I think so.
Hey, Blake. How's it going?
How's the car feeling?
Good. Brake's a little hot, but
Oh, you got enough fuel?
yeah.
Alright.
Feels good. Car's good.
Our intern Josh slid me some stats earlier. Did you know this was your 4th straight pole in a row?
No?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
This could be your 4th straight win if you pull it out. I'm hoping that I jinxed it with the commentator's curse.
I might have to come fight you after the race.
Oh! Wow, it's uncalled for.
This track is probably the most focused I've been. It's just so repetitive, you know what I mean? Oh. All right.
Really? The most focused you've been?
Yeah. Oh, they're almost wrecking up here.
It's,
Yeah, we better
You
look up
got
here.
mess up.
There's no need to wreck them.
Oh,
Oh, the caution's out!
Alright, we'll let you go talk with your team there, Blake.
Alright.
That's the wrong chat. Alright, we got him where he needs to be. What caution?
Changes everything. The commentator's curse.
Take a look at what happened. The 15 battle with the 88 gives him a dive.
Uh-oh.
And the 73. Oh, nope.
Oh,
I think that might have been the 46.
Oh.
Yeah, it was the 46 there. I'm still on the outside. Yep. And,
Alright,
what happened there? It's like he tries to run the wall and.
Oh, just, yeah, no, oh, yeah, just parked it.
Yeah, I had enough of this.
Yeah, and you know the guys in the tower, you know, they're ready to hit that button.
Absolutely. He was only to stop for about a matter of a second and a half. And
oh, we see some pit stops here. So I think Emerson gets a lucky dog. Went back in the lead lap. Well, we're almost halfway. If you're gonna take tires, I think now would be the time.
yeah, it's like I don't think anybody came down. It should have been open that last time.
Oh yeah, interesting. Yep, nobody pitting. I think people are, well, I mean, we saw Quinn almost get a lap just on fuel, so I think people are a little nervous about taking just even 2 tires, probably.
Gonna go double file again. Oh, nope. Sorry. Pace car light's still on. This time will be 1 to green.
Nice, here you go. Oh,
24 got a little loose on exit there. Stopped on the gas a little too early.
Oh, loose again.
Side by side for. Oh no, the 23
Oh,
piles it into the inside wall.
man, that was tough. Oh, cliff involved.
Yeah, there's a lot of cars in that one. 23 is just trying to get it straight. He's gonna go a lap down.
Holding toes.
All right, so we're gonna look on board with the 23 here. Down into the corner. Dive bomb on the 37.
Oh, second time we've seen him try it. It didn't work.
Hooks him both into the inside wall. That probably destroyed his suspension. And then he gets collects the 88 as well.
Let's see, I think we got 88 in the info care center, so we can do an interview.
Alright.
Well, Quinn, we know you're coming from the info care center. I hope you're okay.
Mild concussion, but you know, we're gonna.
What happened there? Tight racing or what?
I don't know. I saw Daniel sideways in front of me, and boom.
That's something you want to see.
No. So you generally want to see him behind you. So
Is there any chance the crew can get the car back together? Or
No. I've already used my fast repair because I don't even know what happened on turn 1, maybe or lap 1 or 2, whatever. Maybe you guys can tell me what happened, but no idea.
Yeah. Well, it's tough. And I can go out there just for pride, get some laps.
I have a meatball.
Oh,
Yeah,
tough. Tough.
Only that could happen to the 16. I mean, what?
Huh?
I mean, I don't even know what happened there. I don't know if you got the replay you can show up here. I'm just looking.
Well, Daniel, I think the 23 got a little, extended in a little hard. Clipped 37.
All of a sudden, I was turning the corner and boom, Daniel's right there. And
Yeah, that was.
This series, I mean, I have a couple good finishes, but then I've had some really bad ones too. So I guess we'll sit and watch the rest of this one.
All right, Quinn Newton from the Info Care Center.
Good to get the green flag back out once again. This time, it's only 7
I'll
cars
see you,
left on
Quinn.
track.
All right, Blake. Yeah, he's going a little later than he was earlier. I think he's throwing a few guys off. Good jump for him. Blake's getting good enough restarts. I'm not sure. Even if it came down to a green-white checkered, I don't know that the 24 can really send it in. And, can really get there, even if you wanted to move him.
Yeah, it's really coming down to it. Blake, with these tires kind of wearing off, I think he did a little bit better job with it, and he's just running away on these restarts now. Jared Watkins now sits in 3rd after all those incidents.
Moving for him. Jeremy Scher in 4th, 15. Cliff, I think probably has some damage a little bit.
Yeah, he took that wave around, so he's sitting 5th right now. I think it's not too bad, but yeah, like you said, he's got some damage. He's going to need a caution.
Quinn, how did it feel on old tires?
It didn't feel bad, just backing up just a little bit more. But I mean, it's such a short track; it didn't really feel that bad. It's just it's really hard to focus and hit your mark every lap when your turn is coming up so quick. Turn after turn. Sometimes you start daydreaming, like, oh, I broke it over too late there.
What do you got to daydream about when you're racing? Come on.
Well, when you're sitting in the back of the field to start the race, sometimes. Thinking about what I'm going to order for DoorDash here.
Thoughts with Quinn.
That's right.
Do they deliver it to the Coliseum?
It's all over the place. Look, of course they do.
Ah. Blake up to almost 2-second lead.
Yeah, he is really putting a number on these guys. You think if it goes green, we'll see another Blake Giglio laps the field incident?
Let's hope not. But you never know.
Someone needs to tell this guy to touch some grass, am I right? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Quinn, we had we had our intern Josh. He sent me some stats. Blake has every pole and every race won this year in the modified series.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you are really good at modifieds. Oh, maybe even build modified sets.
Oh,
Tend to be pretty decent at them. It's gonna be hard to beat. I think from here on out, you might need to start at the back of the field.
that would be his prerogative.
Unfortunately.
I mean, this is Lucas. This is almost like 1960s Richard Petty-esque.
Yeah, I've never seen.
You gotta wonder. You gotta wonder
like
what's going on in the shop. Like, are they? You know, are we?
Yeah, somebody needs to inspect that car for this race.
Well, I'm in the same shop. Maybe I just need to switch paints.
Somebody needs to
Or-
take his louvers and get them looked at.
You know, he is shop owner, so you know, maybe taking a few.
Well, the
liberties with this
24
motor.
and the 88 have all BGR engines, so no
Let's take a
excuses.
close look at this air filter on the onboard. See if we can see anything fishy.
Yeah, it looks pretty normal.
Yeah, it does look legal, although, you know, there is a little hole there on the right side.
Oh,
That's where they inject the jet fuel.
yeah. Get the fuel. We need to get it all tested.
73.
Whoa!
Oh, that was so
Look
awesome.
Look at them brakes.
He's gonna have to let that 16 machine by.
Tough for him. Back on the lead lap. Now a lap down again. 3 cars out of this race. 7 remain. 6 on the lead lap. You know what? Once it gets going, we haven't. Quan, was it hard to pass?
Yeah, a little bit, because everybody's going for the same real estate. Oh,
Yeah,
it wasn't
I'm not
easy.
sure I've seen really one pass really many under green flag condition. Like good pass.
On the restarts where you really had to get your good jump. Under green flag here, I mean, it's possible, but
And was it hard to use the bumper?
in practice, you could take a pretty good bump. So I think it's going to take a little bit to move someone too. It'd be, you know, interesting to see if someone could actually get to Blake, but I think it's going to take another caution. That ticker just keeps on counting.
It does.
Although I will say Swicegood has really held its own. I mean, it's
Yeah.
gotten about 2 seconds and hasn't really grown too much after that.
Well, that just continued story for Swicegood. Come back to SRL and have just really good runs in everything he runs.
We got Watkins there. He's always fast, sitting in 3rd place right now.
You know, I think one of these days somebody's gonna get Blake in one of these races. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, there's no way they can let this continue, right? I mean,
No, probably will. Well, eventually Blake will have a bad race and get wrecked, you think.
Oh, Josh just sent me give me another sticky note. What do we got? All right, so Blake, although he's won all 3 races this year, this would be the first race that he's won while leading every lap. So, for what it's worth, thank you, Josh.
It's a cool stat. Thank you, Josh.
Another thing to put in the record books. Won a race while leading all laps. I'm sure that's been done at some point this round, many times.
This race is flying by.
Yeah,
It is.
19
Cliff
laps
Mullins.
to go.
Gotta wonder, Blake gets to Cliff. Are we gonna see some? Are we gonna let him by? Or?
Fortunately, that 16 does not have a 67 on the side of it, so I don't think we're going to see much happen.
If you know, you know. And if you don't, then you probably have no idea what we're talking about.
I think Cliff might hold him up here a little bit.
Well, he's gonna have to hold him up a lot, not just a little bit.
Well, a couple laps here and Swicegood, he needs to get a couple good laps here. He needs to take advantage of this.
I'd love to show some other battles on track, but everybody's about 2 seconds apart.
Yeah,
So.
this I don't know. Overrated track, maybe? I don't know. It's almost like we shouldn't put a track inside a football field, football stadium. You know?
Yeah, there's not much going on with that pavement. It's got all the grip in the world.
I think with a bigger field could have been a little more exciting.
Well, maybe just a wreck more.
Is he giving him the inside here?
He is.
He is.
No. Oh.
Oh.
Yep. Gonna go by.
Did we try to cross him over? No.
Gonna bump him here?
Go.
Nothing.
Unfortunate.
Alright. I leave 4 on the lead lap.
I don't think he's gonna be able to do the same thing he did last week.
No, yeah, Slice is too good this week.
He's gonna get close. He might get close to 41, but I think that's as far as he's gonna go.
Oh, 10 to go.
Ooh, left turn the wall there.
Yeah, I'd say it's 73. A little loose on the
If
straight.
the-
Ooh, he's crab walking.
Uh-oh.
He's not having a good time.
Good, we see another yellow. Changes everything.
That modified is not in the best condition. It's like 24
Makes you wonder if he had
catch him.
damage.
24 came
Oh,
up on him
no!
quick.
Oh,
And he
no!
ripped-
Oh!
no.
Big
The 24
damage to
keeps
the
it moving.
24.
I think he might be alright.
Is the
Yeah.
73 gonna bring it to pit road?
Oh, we got a meatball. Yeah, the 24. Oh, man, not going to be able to... He's going to have to pit here.
Yeah, if you have to pit under green at this track, you may as well
That
kiss
is that's
4 laps
unfortunate.
goodbye. I mean, that is very unfortunate. I was having such a good run. Car seems okay.
Yeah, just wonder if the toe's not knocked out enough to...
Surprises me
That's
that
tough.
iRacing allowed the 73 to continue making laps without watching
Yeah,
his
that's,
crab walking.
that's unfortunate. 73 had a good season all year and just having a really tough race here.
There it is. I think
The
he got
24,
DQ'd.
yeah, that's tough. Well, that was Cycle D-Waddy to second.
2 laps to go. Yep, 41 moves up to second. Last car on the lead lap. White flag. Quarter of a mile to go.
He led every single freaking lap.
There it is. Across the line. Blake Giglio, 4 wins in a row, 4 poles
4
in a
for
row.
4. Wow. Quinn, any thoughts?
You know, we're gonna come back next week. Hopefully, let's see where we're at. I don't even know where we're racing next week. 5 flags, so I mean, that should be a good track. I think maybe give Blake a run for his money, and someone can get to him hopefully.
The Rochester kid does it again. We should get our winner in here.
Well, we could bring in a 3rd place finisher first this week.
Oh, alright. Ooh, I don't know. We may not be able to interview the 3rd place.
Oh, yeah. Move on to 2nd then. Everybody, if you're listening, we can get you in here if you join.
Well, D-Waddy, good run today, but not quite enough for Blake. What'd you think?
I wasn't even the second fastest car out there. I hate that about Zach and lap traffic and whatever happened there. Yeah, just I was just not consistent enough to hold on to it. I just kept hitting the inside or drifting up, and just I mean, I'll take a P2 any day. Just wish we were a little tighter there at the end.
Yeah. Well, we go to Five Flags next week. Good track, bad track. What do you think?
Might give my left foot a little bit of a break. Feel like some of these races I've only done two laps, but I feel like was just a lot of brake and a lot of throttle control so far. So maybe we can let them get wide open a little bit.
Yeah, I think the short track, and like you said at the beginning when we interviewed you before the race, it's just really tough to pass, and you can't really gain a run, and like just in another zip code the whole race. It really it was tough to make moves, but you got through all the crazy shenanigans there halfway through, and you're able to get yourself second. So not a bad night. And, yeah, I mean, if you got any other words or shout outs for us.
No, I just want to thank C2 Extreme. I had Cliff in there. Cliff got by me because I was sleeping on that one restart. I was in second, and I just watched him drive by me. I'm like, all right, well, I won't do that again. But I got Golden Eagle on the car as usual. CDH International, Ronald McDowell Houses of Central Florida, Swage Lock Pipe Fittings, and thanks to you guys for hosting, broadcasting, and SRL for, again, having a triple header on Tuesday nights.
Yes, sir. Well, we appreciate you joining us. We'll see you next week for Five Flags.
Triple header.
Yep. And we'll bring in Blake.
Absolutely. Do we have to?
Yeah.
We do.
Hey, Blake, it's Lucas and Mike in the booth. Got us.
Yeah. There we go.
So.
Blake.
Oh, go right ahead.
Oh, Blake, what night is it?
Oh, I can't say it.
Yeah. Well, okay, Blake. One thing I noticed, you were clearly the fastest car, but you had really good restarts. You didn't really even leave an opening for anybody to even try to move you out of the way. Did you just have a good launch, or?
Yeah, the gearing was so, strict there in first gear that if you fired off first and they didn't go as soon as you went, there's no way they could really drive into the corner without completely wrecking you. But
yeah,
I knew I had Zach behind me. I was counting down Zach there early in the run, so I knew that he wasn't going to purposely wreck me. So it gave me definitely some. Hold on, I'm getting pushed. Definitely some confidence there not to get wrecked.
Yeah, well, it was another dominating night from you, really. I mean, wasn't much for those guys. Our intern Josh is just over and over.
Yeah, come on, Josh. Damn it.
Might have to fire that guy, but yeah, that M9 Performance 16 machine looked fast tonight, and might have to be a bounty out for you next week. I think it's come to an end here. This is getting out of hand, man. Five Flags.
5 Flags.
Oh, I love Five Flags.
Okay, the greatest short track ever created.
No, not true, but it's close.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, well, nobody cares about your opinion. So,
well, Josh does.
Shut up, Josh. All right, well, good racing, Blake. Not really, but you got any other words for us? Any shout outs?
Oh, we got plenty. Shout out to Broadcasting. Shout out to SRL. Shout out to Mike putting the league on. Shout out to M9 Performance. Go check out them SK setups. You know what I'm saying? But Jake Swanson, Shack Technology, Apex Auto Glass. Everyone that's on here, and next week I'll have a new paint made by Lucas.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good race, Blake. Hope you don't win at Five Flags.
Go get that M9 dig. M9stuff.com.
Alrighty.
Well,
that was a race, and we
that
watched
was a race.
Bring up our results on screen.
It was officially a race.
10 drivers making a lap. There's the running order. We at least had 2 drivers on the lead lap this week. I think that's improvement. So
Yep.
For the next, we got 11 weeks left.
We did not have 2 drivers lead a lap though. First time this year.
Yeah, that's really tough to pass, and the fact that Blake was just driving away really didn't help anything. But you know, it was still entertaining. I think we still had a good time watching. I want to thank everybody who watched the race and shows up every week. But I think that's going to do it for us this week. I am Lucas Hoytsma. Joining me tonight was Michael Christopher. Give him another air horn, Mike.
Yep. Shout out to Josh, the intern.
Yeah, Josh helping out with those stats. And there it is. That's how we're gonna end it. Goodbye, everybody.